Hi, in this video I'm just going to show you quickly our old feeder. We had this container for chicken feed. It's a DIY, found it on, I think Pinterest. There's a lot of different ones. This lasted for 3 years, and as you can see, it got a little bit brittle in those 3 years. Please stop breaking them, girls. And so we are going to go from this to upgrade into a heavier duty plastic that should last longer. But this little feeder has been excellent. It's been through the rain, girls, get your fingers out of there. It's been through the rain, it's been through snow, it's been through everything. And when I originally chose it, I liked that I could see how full things were and when I needed to refill it. And anyway, no. I'm finishing my video. Let me finish my video. And anyway, just the reality is that this is an indoor product, and it only lasted about 3 years. So, anyway, I'm gonna pause it here, and then I'll show you some steps on how I upgrade the next one. But I gotta empty this thing out and get anything, make sure that there's no contamination because of the hole. All right, see you in a minute.
Hi, I'm Ava, and this is my dad.
Ava, are you recording? Is it red?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's working on here. Well, tell us what you're doing.
All right, thank you, Joel. All right, Ava, as I shared in the first part of the video, I am upgrading our feeder. Joel has been busy taking the food out of that, and I'm reusing these. To make this feeder, this is a 90-degree PVC pipe, and as you can see, I cut off part of it because when it's in the can, can you see this, Joel? Or Ava? Sorry.
Yes.
The chickens can feed here, but with this part cut off, it pulls the food, so there's food that always is being with gravity right in front of it, and so eating it. So 90-degree elbow, cut it off. I'm using a 2-inch hole saw.
Ooh.
And what's nice is this being 2 inches, there is no gaps in between the hole and the feeder. And I think that's partially why I had no issues with water and other things. The weather never affected this. It never got into the container, never contaminated the food. And tight, these are dirty just because the chickens are around it all the time. Maybe should have washed them. But last thing I want to point out before I pause the video and show you the finished product is with this hole right here, this is flush. The goal is to get this flush on the bottom. So using that 2-inch hole, what I did, or what I'll do for my next one, is I just lined it up on the floor and I just drew a black line. Now, if I didn't have this already pre-cut, because I taken the ones out of here, I would have done the whole circle and then centered it up with my hole saw. So check it out, create your own, and if you do, let me know how it went. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. All right, go ahead and pause it or something.
Okay. Hi, I'm Joelle Heminger, and my dad is right now still working on the feeder, and you'd probably be asking, how did it break? Well, one morning I was going to fill this food container here, and I was putting my pressure too hard on it when I was trying to get the last hook here, and I accidentally broke it, and that's all I wanted to share, and goodbye, folks.
You ready?
Okay. Yes.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Sweet. So I finished just 2-inch holes. Since these are 2 inches, you got to force them in manually, but it's not too hard. And anyway, chickens put their head in here. The feed. You want to poke in or poke the camera? This one's a little bit higher than I wanted. You can see a little air right there, but should be fine. And anyway, I made this wedge. Is it really necessary? Not really. The middle spot is just dead space, so I put something that could help push it over. All right, so I'll back up a little bit.
Okay.
You can watch out. You ready? You gonna help me?
Yep.
So.
Okay, I'm gonna watch you.
And this is just all the feed from the last feeder. Now, Take a look at this. As you can see, with having the same size hole, this actually created a good seal. You can see where it came in here. But again, buckets make temporary feeders. If you're going to keep them outside in the sun, they do become brittle. I actually had cracked part of the handle the day before Joelle broke it, and when she put just a little bit too much weight, and the handles fell off. This, being a harder plastic, meaning for the outdoors. Hey, can you have it look at me? Should last a lot longer, and this feeder for 7 birds probably would last us about 5 days before we had to make sure we refilled it. This one, I can have this probably because it's. I should have actually paid attention to the size. I think it's a 20-gallon. I could have a full bag in here, and this could handle about 3/4 of the bag. Please stop bouncing all over the place.
Sorry.
I hope this video helps. I hope that somebody goes ahead and create this. Again, there's a lot of DIY projects just like this on Pinterest and Google Images, and just look up chicken feeder self-feeders or gravity feeders and you'll find them. Or hope you enjoy and able to make your own. Leave a picture if you do, or a comment, and have a great one. After about less than 5 minutes, chickens are already eating away at their new feeder.
One's going out. Hi, Helen. Hi, Helen. You know us.
The video may not be the clearest, but there is a half cinder block underneath there, so it is a little bit raised, a little bit higher. But that's our chicken feeder. Thanks for watching, and please forgive us for all the splicing.